Daryl was first. Daryl was first. Wayne don't care unless it's something Wayne wants to talk about. You see that look I just got?
Drones over Jersey. What the hell's going on there, Mike?
I don't know, but it's
another dimension or what?
What did you bring to talk about?
You really want to know? We'll get there. No, I always have something to talk about, Mr. Lash. You know, why do you think I bring in Daryl and Kathy and Rich? Because y'all don't say anything.
The eyebrow went up again.
I know.
I think I say something. I got the dirty eye last week when I was talking too much.
Because all you were talking about was penises.
No pickles.
Well, same thing. It was a euphemism, but I mean.
Pickles.
Oh, my God. Hello, gentlemen, and Kathy. And Daryl is over there in the studio audience tonight.
Studio audience.
Moral support.
Yay. Okay, it's the Friday Night Out of Control SNSN podcast. And it's good to see you. It's good to have you all here, both of you.
Both of you.
Yeah. So, drones. What is that thing? I mean, all I know is that
So you're saying they're over Connecticut now? Last couple of days,
Yeah.
they're over Jersey.
it was on. It was on Channel 10. They were talking about it. Yeah, or Channel 30.
I was going to say, how the hell do you get Channel 10?
Well, Channel 10 is Rhode Island. I mean, you could still get it.
Yeah, you can.
You know, but no, it's Channel 30. And the thing is, they're both NBC.
You
They're
gotta
both
set the mic
NBC.
up on the roof and move the antenna around for it. So
Yeah, one
One of
U.S.
those
senator,
days.
one U.S. senator says they ought to be shot down.
Yeah,
well,
they should
if
be.
nobody knows what they are and they're not being transparent about it, then maybe they should.
Are they only flying at
Maybe
night?
they're just weather drones.
Yeah.
Are they flying during the day too, or just at night?
I've only seen it at night.
Well, they were at night because
I think most of the time they
some
see
of
them
the
at night.
video I saw, they
They
had the
change
lights on
colors,
at
they
night in
change
the dark
red and
sky.
white.
So,
It says spotted flying at night over sensitive areas in New Jersey and other parts of the Mid-Atlantic region to be shot down if necessary.
So Connecticut Senator Tony Hwang released a statement on Friday, today, saying that there were sightings of possible unauthorized drones in Fairfield, Connecticut, saying the state must be proactive, not reactive, in getting answers, even if it means shooting drones down, just like Rich said.
Well, the Jersey government
So-
not getting any answers.
You didn't get the
Well,
answer
even
either.
there's a quote in here from
Even,
Blumenthal. Blumenthal says we should be doing some very urgent intelligence analysis and take them out of the skies, especially if they're flying over airports or military bases.
Well, that's illegal anyway.
Well,
They can't be
yeah.
flying.
Right,
over,
right.
They can't be doing that.
Exactly.
You can't even
exactly.
fly over Millstone.
Right.
Oh.
That's correct.
No.
Senator Andy Kim from Daryl, it's a Democrat from New Jersey, accompanied local police Thursday night, posting several videos on X or Twitter or whatever of the drone clusters he recorded and describing them doing maneuvers that are uncharacteristic of planes.
UFOs.
Maybe we're finally going to get contact.
Well, the White House.
You think they'd
says-
go to
Uh-oh.
Jersey? There's better places to
I
know
know,
if they
right?
want to be contacted.
Well, maybe
people.
that's why they went there.
Newark,
What's
right?
it?
Yeah.
Jersey girls.
I don't know about
They
that
want to hit the
anymore.
Jersey Shore.
Meep over Newark. Meep over Newark. Meep, they're dumb
Oh.
over Newark.
The White House said Thursday that a review of the reported sightings show that many of them are actually manned aircraft being flown lawfully. Of course, the government's going to say that.
They're flown lawfully.
They're being flown lawfully. That means whoever is piloting them or flying them is legit and on.
Yeah, lawfully. I thought you said unlawfully. That's
No,
what. No,
lawfully.
okay.
So if
It's
they're manned,
Amazon doing testing.
Right, yeah. So if they're manned,
Many of them are actually manned.
doesn't that make them like a helicopter?
I don't know what it makes them.
Well, you'd have to.
It's not a drone if they're being manned.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So isn't it
But
a?
if you're down below a certain footage, in altitude, I don't know, you're bound to air traffic and
Yeah, you're
that type of thing.
anything that's being up in the air like that. You're supposed to have a permit, and you're supposed to,
There's
get
like a license.
authorization.
Yeah.
I know the
You
regular
fly
little
in the air.
Yeah.
drones you can
Yeah.
go by there.
So if you want to take part of the broadcast, guys, we'd like to have you like the broadcast and also share it on your page. We'd appreciate that. It helps get the word out a little bit more. A lot of stuff on social media about the drones, especially in Connecticut.
We got trillions of dollars going into
I was waiting
national
for that.
security and all that nonsense. We can't even get a straight answer. It's been going on for like 3 or 4 days.
Well, the Connecticut State Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection said today in a news release that it's closely monitoring recent reports of the drone activity.
Mhm.
After the reports out of Jersey and other states, we want to assure Connecticut residents that we are fully engaged and we take reports of suspicious sightings seriously.
So, but they're looking into it. What the hell does that mean?
Means they're looking into it.
Shouldn't they be doing something about it
Just looking up. Yeah,
instead of
there's a drone.
yeah,
There's a drone.
confirmed?
Yep. Commander in chief
Yeah,
says
we
let
see
it go.
it.
It's, Commander in chief says it's all set. Just let it go.
If you're on X, look up Lucy Biggers, Biggers. She's a social media user on X who has posted several videos of drones hovering over Fairfield, over a train station.
What the hell's going on in Fairfield?
Money,
Rich
Train
people.
station.
I mean,
Train
nothing
station.
Traffic.
there.
Mhm.
Traffic.
95
We're
accidents.
still with Newark.
Nothing.
That's what
Dr-
I'm saying. And it
stench.
stinks. Yeah, I was gonna say it stinks to high heaven
airport.
in there. Ugh.
Big old stench.
Newark.
Who knows?
Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I've been looking for him on my flight radar app, but nothing's popped up.
Oh, they're below radar.
So what happens? Here's what if some people go rogue, and then they just start open fire on these things?
Good.
Yeah.
Go for it.
What happens if it's? I mean, let's think about it this way. What happens if it's all of a sudden a sensitive military issue because some guy named Jeb took out his 22 and jacked down a couple of the drones?
I don't think a 22
Not-
will
it's
take it
not
down.
doing
I don't know what a gun is, and I don't really care. A
What?
freaking laser, I don't
22 isn't
care.
gonna take it.
All right, a laser, throw a rock. Use a yeah.
Davey.
Davey, he killed Goliath.
Goliath?
Yeah. It doesn't matter, Kathy, if it's a tweet. I mean, you ask questions that are like, what? I think you tried to argue. You should have been an
What
attorney.
you said wasn't factual. I was just correcting you. That's all.
What wasn't factual?
That a 22 couldn't take it down.
Okay, well, I don't.
That's all.
Okay, then what would?
Oh Jesus.
22.
Well, no,
What's wrong?
no. Kathy's telling me I'm wrong, so I want her to correct me. What would it be?
Bigger capacity guns.
What would it be?
What is that? 50? What are those big ones?
You don't know. That's the thing.
Well, I know a 22 isn't going to do it.
30-06. I don't know.
31-6.
Good damage.
Yeah.
30,
maybe.
30, 6, 556, 223.
There you go.
Just fly it over New Haven. Let them do some target practice.
Yeah.
There's plenty of guns.
Why don't you just be the Amazon drones? Just
That's
test
awesome.
flighting.
Could be a surprise.
I'm
You don't
wondering.
want people out there just shooting these things up in the air.
Could be Carvana delivering a car via drone.
But people start getting worried and nervous about it and what's going on.
Well-
He's flying over his backyard. It's like
Don't know what it
nobody's giving
is.
him an answer.
It's dark out. You can just see
You know.
the outline of it or whatever. Yeah,
Right?
people
Take it out.
People
People
gonna take
spying
it
on
out.
me.
Yeah.
Daryl's
Sitting in his hot tub with his 30-06 on the edge there, getting ready. Hey, I'm taking that out.
Daryl wants to know if Santa is considered a drone.
Ah.
Maybe that's one of the reindeer flying.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's
Doing
changed
reconnaissance? Is that what
I know my
reconnaissance
Got a
neighbors-
red light on it,
Reconnaissance.
so-
My neighbor's got a permit or a license or whatever to fly drones. And
Rich says 20 gauge.
yeah.
Are they? Yeah.
And you just can't fly them over people's properties.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's crazy the restrictions that are on it. I mean, so why should if it's the government, why should they be allowed to?
Well, and I would not only that. Okay, if it is the government,
They make the rules.
then fine, it's the government. But at least they can say, "Listen, it's us. We're not going to tell you what we're doing, but it's us.
Right.
Relax." And then, okay, cool,
Okay, so
Doing
whatever.
whatever.
exercise.
Well,
at
we're not
least
gonna
you're
tell
not
you.
right.
Well,
We're
okay,
doing
then
training, exercise,
You
whatever.
come over,
They
come
could.
over my backyard. You're coming down.
It's. I mean, they could if it was government, they could say, yeah, it's
And
us.
you got plenty of bases out in the middle of nowhere that you can flying these things around in instead of people's, around town.
I don't know if they were flying out in the Midwest, they'd be shooting them down.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm curious on. What if somebody goes rogue and decides that they just want to go ahead and pop?
Yeah, you don't
Take, one,
see
take
them.
one out and see what
I
happens.
was gonna
Right?
say
Yeah,
you don't see them flying around Texas
No.
or Florida.
not yet.
Too many guns.
Could they be UFOs?
Well, they technically are, right?
Well,
They're
oh,
unidentified.
Well,
Okay, let me clarify for Kathy.
Here we go.
Well,
they
no.
are UFOs.
Could they be from a different
Aliens.
or an alien craft?
I mean, I guess
in
it's
an
possible.
unidentified flying object.
Yeah, I
When
mean,
they
I guess-
swoop down and take somebody away, then you'll know.
If you see cows lying down, then you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah, we
People
let weather
walking
balloons come
around-
across our country and spy on
Yeah.
us. and
people
not do
walking
anything
around
about
with
it.
probes
What the hell?
sticking out of their asses, then we'll know. Mhm.
It's a good thing there aren't any in Jewish City because if there were, we have no safety features in town, so we'd be screwed.
So Rich said that British intelligence said it's the Russians.
They don't need the liability if one of those drones fell down on somebody.
It's the Russians.
The Russians.
Well, I mean, it's always the Russians and Chinese.
Or
right?
North
I mean,
Korea.
And the Russians say it's the Iranians.
North Korea.
Iranian, yeah.
Let's call the whole thing off. Cheryl goes Marvin the Martian
Mhm.
in his space modulator. Please, guys, we'd like to have you share and like and share. So, because we see a few new people in here tonight, which is excellent. Thanks for coming on in tonight.
Not identified as a UFO.
These are right there. They know they're drones, so
Yeah,
But they don't know what they are coming from, or
yeah. But
if they do, they're not saying.
they said man, right?
Man.
expect anything different from our Department of Homeland Security right now. They don't tell you nothing.
Yeah.
But it makes you wonder:
Seems to
is
be,
it because they don't know anything, or because they can't share anything?
It's got to be a
It's-
government trait.
Little bit of both.
Yeah, it makes you wonder. Like if they don't know, that's scarier.
What do you think, Daryl? I mean, you're over there tapping the boards over there in the.
I'm keeping the chat alive.
You don't hear any applause back there. You got to hold a card up for you?
There's nothing to talk about.
So
Cheryl says it's the Jetsons. It's kind of that's what we're not that far off from that.
So
Yeah, I know.
has anyone gotten their own drone up in the sky during all of this and just like followed them around?
Just pull right in front of
Again,
them and
if
sit there and
they-
stare down.
Yeah, just put your drone up. And
I mean,
follow
has a
them.
Navy pilot, kind of trailed them yet?
Well, are they
They're
too
not
low
saying.
for that? They may be
They're
too
not saying.
low. I don't know. But I mean,
I don't know. You see some of the jets around here? How
Oh, I know.
low they fly?
No kidding.
I don't know. How high are these drones? Anybody know? Anybody?
They don't look to be too high.
They're not that high because you can really see.
I did see some pictures that somebody
Yeah,
had put out, and they
yeah.
weren't.
They're not far over
I
treetops.
don't think they ever that high. No.
But I mean, why not? I mean, a lot of people these days have their personal drones. Like, why not throw one of those up and just follow it? See where they're coming from.
Sent some black
Why?
box after
Like, it just seems weird that nobody's doing anything about it. Like, even personal people aren't.
Maybe it's more sensitive
stuff
than
up.
we know of.
But why wouldn't personal
That's-
people just be doing something?
Somebody
about it?
knows what they are.
Oh yeah,
Somebody knows.
Rich, I am
Yeah.
completely on board with you.
Well, especially if there's guys in them. I mean, they know what's going on.
Sure.
No, somebody knows what's going on, and I just kind of wonder if it's a lot more sensitive than we know.
It could be.
They never tell you anything anyway.
It's Elon Musk's next adventure.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be in Chevy dealerships nationwide. What do you think, Kathy? Do you think it's more sensitive than they're letting on?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Who the
Okay.
hell knows?
What about you, Wayne? Do you think that they are more sensitive than what they're actually reporting anywhere?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
there's something going on. They don't want people to know.
Sure.
Well, it's
Otherwise,
obviously.
they would have told us already.
Yeah.
I
Paul?
can't believe,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Wayne. Wayne.
I can't believe that we've got this stuff going on and our government's not doing anything about it unless they already know what it is. But
We
they
do-
can't tell us.
But and that drives me nuts. I understand they can't tell us everything, but I mean they can tell you. Yes, we know. We're aware of it. We know exactly what it is. It's nothing to worry about. And just why not just
Right,
say
so
that?
there's nothing to worry about. Why don't they tell you what it is?
Well, because I mean, it could be
Because there's
kind
something
of-
to worry
it could be
about.
Some kind of no, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I mean, it could just be some kind of military training that they don't want other people to know the type of training they're doing or that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be
But-
something like that.
I think Paul said it. They have plenty of places
Mhm.
that they can do that just the public's never going to know.
Well, it depends on what they're training. Maybe they are training for urban something where they have to be in an urban spot. I don't know.
In Newark?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on in Newark?
Stench.
What's going on in Norwich?
Nothing
How come
good.
there's no drones over Norwich?
Newark,
No,
Camden.
they didn't come back that far yet. If they were down by EB, they shoot them down.
Mm.
If they were anywhere near Millstone, they'd be shooting up there.
Yeah, Fairfield.
What's the radius down there? Pretty good, right?
And I-84. What the hell's up in I-84 near the border? I don't know. Nothing much up that way. Well, there is Westover's up that way. Westover.
Oh,
Airport.
just
Just over Air Force
yeah.
Base.
Yeah. So, that's
I think if they were flying over something that was incredibly sensitive, they would have shot it down or at least done something. But apparently, whoever's in these drones or directing these drones are very, very careful of where they're flying.
Well, it could be Santa Claus doing a dry run.
Could be.
So it'd only be one light. It'd be red.
It is
And-
red.
And they have
More
it.
than
is
one
red.
light, though.
That's one light. That's Rudolph.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
And
One light.
has anyone seen any of these drones take off or land anywhere?
No, I don't know. The only pictures I've seen of them public.
The other ones I've seen are up in the air.
Can we break just for 1 second about
No.
with some good news?
No, we're
Sure.
we're having a good conversation.
Go for it.
No. Is Santa on the in Jewett City tonight
Santa?
Yeah.
In Jewett City?
on the fire trucks?
No,
No, that's this weekend, right?
that's 22nd.
I don't know. 36 minutes ago, somebody posted, I just had seen Santa getting ready to head out on the fire trucks and in Jewett City.
Nope.
22nd.
Trying to
Okay.
get the kids all cranked up, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Go
no,
back.
Sorry,
This
they're
time.
going to be very disappointed. But yeah,
22nd.
that's the 22nd. Jewett City and Griswold departments are doing
Same
that.
day, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Rich says there was an article today that had a Chinese national arrested for using one over an Air Force base. They tracked him to a park and arrested him with pics that were on his drone.
Yeah, but he just got pardoned.
Probably.
There was somebody from Norwalk that
One of
was
the 1500?
pardoned. Who was the
Somebody in
Some lady,
Connecticut
right?
did get pardoned. Yes.
from Norwalk was pardoned? I didn't
He
look
did
into it
pardon.
though.
He did pardon a bunch of
1,500 people that were in
There's
prison.
some Chinese nationals.
Yeah, well, the ones that were in prison, they said most of them people were like, the pot users that got put in jail, and then there was 30 something other people that they weren't pardoned. It was something else, but they were people that were facing trials for different things.
You don't want to get caught smoking pot in Japan
Or Russia.
against the law.
Why not? We just bargained to get them out.
I was just gonna say
Yeah.
it's okay in Russia, as long as we're
Depends on who
holding
you are.
somebody. Yeah, as long
It
as we're
depends
holding
on who you
somebody
are.
of them that they want.
Are they doing
Hand
this?
him over a couple spies and murderers.
Are they doing a Santa run in Lisbon tonight?
Basketball player back.
Cheryl said that.
I don't know.
Santa run in Lisbon. Or
Maybe.
Santa is in Lisbon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but we left a good Marine in jail.
Rich just said
Though.
Lisbon Fire Department is doing theirs tonight.
Oh.
Ah.
I saw a couple emergency vehicles out while I was coming from the coffee shop,
Yeah.
coming towards
Yeah.
Jewett City. There was, something going on. There was an ambulance leaving, but I didn't see a Santa on the truck. So there was an actual emergency going on.
Well, there was an accident up the road too.
Yeah, I saw that. I couldn't make that one. I had my 2-year-old on there.
Here's what you shouldn't do about those drones. Mysterious drones spotted over New Jersey. They're worried about people. The U.S. military has suggested shooting them down. Other than that, they said that doesn't mean residents should take matters in their own hands. Shooting drones is illegal and could end in serious injury.
It's illegal
To them, to the drone.
Yeah. It's
you fly a drone
illegal.
over somebody's property, it's illegal.
Well, if you got a big old cannon and you're shooting at that thing
Yeah.
and it just goes think right off of it, then you better run because
Yeah.
then we know it's from somewhere else. Who knows? Yeah, don't shoot at a drone. Don't be stupid. That's
Fury
dumb.
grows as U.S. politicians demand answers about mysterious drones.
Well, it's working out well for them, isn't
Yeah,
it?
right.
I know Lamont's pitching. You got Governor of New Jersey bitching.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of politicians.
Yeah, it
Or is
does.
that
really-
just posturing? Maybe they do know they're just posturing and they can't say anything.
Yeah, right.
Or they've been given an answer.
They've
They're
been
not supposed to
told,
say it.
yeah.
Yeah, they've been told.
Yeah, so it does say the FAA says shooting any aircraft, including drones, is illegal.
Whoa, whoa!
Jeez.
Easy there, boy. Easy.
Wow.
It's exciting when he hears that love.
Yeah,
button.
he does.
I mean,
Time to go on another cruise.
Call of the wild.
Drone to Monarski, come in, please.
Stop talking. Stop talking. Oh, that was actually Mr. Jewett City Algier calling me.
Really?
Oh.
Wow.
Actually, it's Mr. Jewett City Emeritus because he lives in Lisbon.
Mm.
So,
Hmm.
well, I think we've beaten that all to hell. I don't think there's really, yeah.
Okay. What else?
Well, Nancy's in the hospital.
Nancy who?
Pelosi?
Oh,
One
Pelosi?
Nancy?
Oh. Is she?
No,
For what?
there's my ex-wife.
Is she dying?
No, took a tumble.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I mean, that happens a lot when you're drunk.
That's what they're saying.
It's hard to, it's like, your center of gravity gets a little shaky. Right, Daryl?
I wouldn't know.
Cunningham says, what knocked over the microphone? Laser from a drone?
Oh my word!
Kevin's always watching out.
Mm-hmm.
So I just
Any drones over Plainfield?
where's
A what?
I don't know.
where's Biden's vice president? Have you even seen or heard of her?
Nothing.
Yeah, she went on vacation. That was the end of it.
Ghost.
I mean,
Moving on.
Ghost.
So,
it's like
well, what is there to talk about? I mean,
I'm
it's
just saying.
nothing.
Here we are. We got.
She's not relevant anymore.
No, she's not.
Well, she is.
She
She's
wasn't
still the
before
vice
either.
Still the
president.
vice president.
Yeah, what did she do though? You never
Nothing.
saw or heard from her.
Yeah. She's not relevant. She wasn't relevant when she was in.
That's right.
So, not even worth talking about. Honestly, Wayne is.
I know. I just think of that.
Same thing with Biden. Where the hell is he?
Mm-hmm.
He's a lame duck president.
Well,
It's just
before I came here, I was watching the news, and now he's selling a lot of the leftover border wall scraps for pennies on the dollar to somebody or whatever, and that we paid a lot of money for out of tax
Okay.
dollars.
so. Christmas time is here. We're getting there. Are you guys all set for Christmas?
No.
You are not. Rich, are you close to Christmas?
We don't do much.
Yeah.
My
The older you get, the less you do. I think.
no,
Yeah.
It's not even that too. I mean, my kids are 600 miles away. The only family I have left close to here and Norwich is my brother and his family.
Yeah.
And that's it. So just another day in the week for us.
And you'll be having Cornish game hen, will you not? Yeah.
Cornish game.
Didn't you guys have hens one year? The two of you, you each had your own Cornish game hen.
I think we did have it. Yeah, 1 year.
Huh?
Yeah, I think we did.
I remember that. I remember
If
that.
anything, we get a small ham. Yeah. We'll ham it up.
Daryl. Because Christmas magic. It's watching your bank account disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
They're 600 miles away, but trust me, there's accuracy to that.
Mm-hmm.
So Christmas gifts aren't $10, $20, $30. No, they're
Oh.
300. They're 400.
Mhm.
That's it.
It's insane.
Mm-hmm. I do a lot of Etsy shopping and try to get stuff that's unique or handmade
yeah.
or something different. I don't know. I mean, if you need something, you go on Amazon or you go to and you get it. So it's hard to, when it comes time for getting gifts for people, what do you get them?
Yeah. Wayne, what about you with Christmas?
What about the grandkids?
I say you do
Yeah,
have two
yeah.
grandkids.
I got two
That still makes it
grandkids.
fun.
There they are. Look at those little cuties right there.
And the wife and I, we just look at each other, and it's the old, what do you want? I already got it. Thank you very much. But,
You don't get dressed up as Santa? With your hat only?
well, you get dressed up as
With your hat only.
I got a hat.
Stand in the bedroom with your hat only on going, Santa Claus is going to come twice.
I just got my Santa hat on. That's it.
I mean, how many times a year does Santa come?
Huh?
No idea.
Once a year. Time to get dressed up with it.
My God.
Yeah, come on.
Here we go.
Does he wear his
Going down
assless?
that
Does he
pickle
wear his
road.
assless chaps too? Or?
Yeah.
So anyway, no, it's and we get together with family. It's mostly like gift cards.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
A lot of thought in that. I know. It's great.
Well, when like we're rich and stuff, my son lives in Atlanta, so
Yeah, I know.
you ship stuff to them in a box.
Yep.
And if it's anything
Yeah.
small stuff,
I just give my son, he's in Kansas City.
Mm.
So I just give him cash. Now it's him and his wife I give cash to. And now if they're watching, if you're watching, you're not getting anything. It's all going to the baby. So
As it should.
because they're having a child in March. So, and I even told Chelsea, my oldest daughter, I said, I'm sure I'll get you guys something, but it's going to be all for Bennett. It's really.
Mhm.
Get him a tumbler.
Sippy cup. You can have a sippy cup.
We do have those.
Make them a little, yeah. Make 'em
Oh,
a
I
little
make
sippy
him a
cup.
little bluey one.
There you
He
go.
loves bluey.
Mhm.
I told my wife years ago, she'd be hitting me up and what do you want? What do you need? Listen, if I want something in June, I'm not telling you in June to get it to me for Christmas. If I want it in June, I'm going to go buy
You're
it.
going to go get it.
I'm not, that changed a long time ago.
I asked for one thing this year, and I don't know if I'm going to get it. Who knows? But I've never asked anything from Melissa for Christmas. This year, I asked for something. 2 things, and I think it's because I know, and maybe Rich and you would understand a heated jacket
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
and Carhartt gloves, waterproof gloves.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I had a heated vest once. It's nice.
Never had one. So, and
They're good
Jeff
size.
Cassidy, a friend of mine who's a plumber, he has one.
Mm-hmm.
And we were at a football game, and I said, "Aren't you cold in that thing?" He goes, "Nope."
No.
I said, "Why?" I said, "It looks pretty thin."
Toast.
I mean, it kind of looks like a bulletproof vest,
Yeah.
And he goes, "No, it's all heated." And I'm like, he goes, "I'm just fine."
They make heated gloves.
Yeah,
too.
he had
I had
those
a
too.
pair.
Yeah,
They were a little bulky, but they were great.
Yeah.
If you weren't going to do anything, like go sit at a game or
Mhm.
something, they were perfect.
yeah.
But if you were going to try to do things, it was tough.
dexterity or something.
Yeah, they're very big,
Well, he doesn't really do anything outside anyway. I was outside watching.
He's got direct decorations in his front yard.
Yeah.
He's got a bitch about it. Now he's got nothing to talk
Guess
about.
who
Somebody's got a
was
bitch.
there? Guess who was there? Put the lights on the tree.
Like, buddy,
His buddy
Mhm.
Mike.
Okay.
I drove by.
Thank you for playing. We have some lovely partying gifts for you. Meow, meow. Because that's not it. The lights are already on the tree.
He was
Maybe
winding them on.
he's afraid.
No,
of
he
heights.
was not.
Maybe he's afraid of heights.
He was not.
They probably didn't work, so they called Mike to fix them.
No, that
You mean
could
when
be-
you drove by?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I was holding the tree while he was setting the guy wire in because it got blown over in the wind. Why don't you tape 7 cats and get warm? Just tape them around you.
Okay.
Just put some Velcro on him. That's fine.
Yeah.
A stick.
Fine. Nice going. Go wound up.
Put catnip all over yourself. Just lay down
With just a Santa hat on.
with just a Santa hat on. Yeah,
Mm-mm. Pickle show.
yeah. Ginny may come out and go meow. Now the arms are getting crossed. Look at them. Yeah.
Well, he's another year older
Yeah.
now, too. So.
That's
well,
true,
that's
yeah.
really being,
Happy
really
birthday.
We're saying happy birthday. You didn't come in. Did you do anything?
Probably didn't even hear it.
Did you do anything on your birthday? Did you go anywhere? Oh, so why didn't you come in here?
My wife said to me, "You're not going in there." No, okay, I'll stay home. So I did.
Wow. And for what?
Did she leave? Or did she stay home?
She went-
Oh, okay.
She
Or
went-
did she walk in the room with just a Santa?
Paul got up and left.
I'll be back after the show.
Damn it, Edith. What did I tell you about that?
My
Hey, get
God.
this one. The guy that I know that lives down by Norwich Lumber in Lisbon 5 minutes ago posted this. He says, I live along a river. On that river, there's a power plant. There's been a drone sitting over that power plant for 10 minminutes and counting.
Right now?
Right now.
Has he got pictures?
No, he did not put pictures.
Well, we live in a society of pictures. If you don't have a picture, it didn't happen.
He probably still has a flip phone, this guy.
You sure it was a drone?
He says it's just been hovering for 10 minutes.
On Route 12? Off of Route 12?
Yeah, well,
Is that
there's
Norwich Lumber, you said?
the one of the hydros is over there.
No, that don't work anyway.
Do you think it's anything we should be worried about?
No.
Well, if they're flying over power plants, that means they'll kill the grid. I don't know what. I'm not sure what that feeds.
It wouldn't be flying over any of the
Because Panima's got it too.
Panima's got one.
Yeah,
Lisbon's got one. Yep.
It's a drone. Hear
Drums landing on
Norwich has 5 on the river.
You got 5?
2 buildings with 2, and then one that's horizontal. It's actually under the river. When you go down in that hydro, you're under the river.
Really?
And when those things, they run them a lot. And they send that power back to the grid. They sell that power. It's free power.
Oh, well.
Who knows? So anyway,
Time to get
interesting.
pictures.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
see it.
Even on this flip phone, they have cameras. But then again, this is one of those situations that it's like people swear up and down, the cryptozoologists that there's Bigfoot, but Bigfoot pictures they're only blurry.
yeah,
Time to go out and moon it.
Well, it should be coming over Jewett City Power pretty soon.
Mm.
probably already been there.
They probably went, nothing happening here.
Jewett City.
Yeah. Oh, that's a super.
Cunningham says they have an anti-drone ordinance in Plainfield.
Anti-drone.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. There you go.
What does that
Oh,
mean?
in the
Don't give
sky.
anybody any
You can only
ideas.
fly them
There you
in
go,
certain
guys.
places.
Drone ordinance.
If people
They get a
only
grant
knew.
writer too, so they're light years ahead of us.
Anti-drone ordinance.
I hate, I hate getting into those conversations, and you want to know why? Because, like, as far as the Board of Selectmen is concerned, I really have always liked Tina a lot, and I still do.
Mhm.
And I don't want to sit here and figure out, like, just kind of crap on it and say, well, why isn't this happening or what? I would rather talk to her, but I kind of unleash myself sometimes, and I probably shouldn't. But
You're a taxpayer in the town. You got the right to.
I mean, true, but you still when you like a person,
I get it.
it's kind of hard.
I've known Tina since I was
We
15.
got $5,000 in the budget for a grant writer. For grant writing.
Hot damn.
Mhm.
You might get two grants for that on Fiverr.
I'm telling you, I actually said to Tina,
Mhm.
said, why don't you go on Fiverr? Fiverr,
On what?
Fiverr,
On what?
Fiverr.
What'd she say? On what?
Oh no, she didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But you could. I mean, really, what do you got to lose?
Nothing.
Nothing. And write a grant. Do you know how to write a grant?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I
neither
mean, I
do
think
I.
I could figure it out,
Yeah.
but
Wording is very specific
for some
for
of them,
some stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rich has written several, so he's done that for
Yeah.
public safety stuff and emergency stuff.
Well, why can't he write isn't there money available for new trucks right now? There's grant money for
Yes.
trucks.
ARPA.
ARPA money, I think they have earmarked for something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how are you? Come on in. We're doing a show. That's all right.
Scared her away, didn't you?
Yeah.
Good job.
Way to go, Mike.
It surprises me because that ARPA money originally was supposed to go towards the sewer.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it went toward.
Wait a minute, are you talking about
Like
Jewett
during
City
Tina-
or
No,
Griswold?
I'm talking about 164, right? Yeah, and I think when Dana was in, a lot of it went toward like the planning or engineering or
That's where it's supposed
something
to
for
go.
that.
Because they never gave a nickel to any businesses,
Mm-mm.
which is what they should have done. But they didn't do anything like that.
Jewett City did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jewett City did, yeah, because that's what the funds were for, because
Mhm.
people suffer from COVID.
Yeah.
And they never did a nickel for anybody's businesses. They're doing it, using it for themselves, which I think is
Oh,
probably,
they had till the end of this month.
Yeah, because they-
to earmark it for something.
yeah,
else.
last minute Charlie.
Oh yeah, real last minute. Now one of them got pushed up a little quicker because it's for the plow truck for Public Works, and they have to have that contract signed by the 19th of this month. Otherwise, the next day the price goes up. And they didn't say how much. They said it was substantial.
Well, I would think a plow truck would be expensive. Probably a good
So that one
150.
got moved up. Everything else is at the end of the month. As long as we have a signed agreement, we're good. That one got bumped back.
There's 5 or 6 items on the list that
Mhm.
they have
Yeah.
earmarked for that money. So, but that money was also going to be used for the sewer
Yes, it was.
repairs, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
think
supposed to be.
initially, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there was any like an actual plan for all of it. I don't know. I never really saw anything for the Grizzled. I saw all the stuff that we did for the borough, and we had a plan and all of that. But I don't know
For
what Grizzled
164 or
did.
for the plant?
No, well, not for us for 164 for the
Yeah,
borough. No,
That was my
we
impression.
did send money. We
Oh,
did
your
earmark
money.
money. Yeah,
Okay.
our ARPA money. We
Got
did earmark some of that for the plant.
Oh, well.
Yeah, whatever.
Street sweeper?
No,
No.
that's
They were
Griswold. Is that on the
Saving
list?
up the knit money for that. I mean, we haven't heard nothing about
10
that.
years later.
Was that wasn't on the list?
No,
No.
it wasn't on the list.
No.
I don't know what's going on with the streets.
Yeah, I forgot about it, honestly.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute. We'll talk about something else. Hopefully not town shit. Because it depresses me.
Where's the alcohol when you need it? No.
You buy better,
Better it burns,
much better.
so much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
You buy better, it burns. You buy better.
If you've shopped for insurance, you've gotten caught up in this trap. If you need insurance, press 1. If you need good insurance, press 2. If you need cheap insurance, press 3. Don't get stuck in this endless loop of wrong options. Call the Burns Agency today. No automated systems, no voicemail, no call centers. Real, licensed account managers here to guide you through the insurance process. From quote to purchase and long-term quality customer service. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
You buy better,
Better it burns,
much better.
so much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
You buy
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank.
Netflix.
Strain Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center. All right, we're back. Paul made a funny, and we won't repeat it. Stop it! Stop it all. What do you got, Kathy? What do you got for for us tonight?
What do I got for what?
I don't know, content ideas. What?
Oh, well, I didn't
Rich?
have that list pulled up, but I could.
Rich?
List.
None. Paul?
I already gave you mine.
You made one statement and said, "Yep, that's it."
That's it. When I give you, I believe in quality, not quantity.
All right, then.
Mm.
And when that starts, Paul,
Wayne doesn't believe in either. So, there's an argument every year about a Christmas movie, but before we go there, I wanna know what your favorite Christmas movie is, and there are two movies that are off the board. You cannot choose. Die Hard. I mean, because it either it is or it isn't, whatever. And the other one, believe it or not, you could make the argument that It's a Wonderful Life is not a Christmas movie. It's made during Christmas time. And really the only thing you hear at the end really is, you hear Merry Christmas, George, whatever, when he's like, back in his body again. Or you hear Mary or Donna Reed at the end going, George, it's a Christmas miracle. But that's really it, But is it a Christmas movie? So those two are off the board.
But there's a Christmas tree in that movie.
Yeah, there's a Christmas movie in Die Hard too,
Right.
and Nakatomi
A
Plaza.
week before Christmas.
Well, that's at the end of the movie. We see the Christmas 'cause the
What's
angel's
that?
shaking on the limb or whatever like that. Little girl goes, "Hey!" Every time an angel,
Every time an angel gets his wings, a bell sounds, an angel gets his wings. That's right, Suzu. That's right. So, I mean, okay. But other than those two movies, what would be a favorite Christmas movie?
Silent movies count?
Silent movies.
Yeah, I
Black and white
mean,
too, right?
sure, why not?
No, I don't.
So
No?
I know so little about movies because I don't really watch them.
Me
I
too,
literally
yeah.
just had to Google
Like
Christmas
Home Alone
movies
comes to mind real
just to
quick,
see
yeah.
if there's.
See, this
anything
is
I've
I
seen.
have a hard time. This is where we can't talk music, we can't talk movies,
why?
we can't.
Because she doesn't know. He doesn't
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the hell with them. You and I, baby.
Yeah.
You and I.
You can talk music as
Yeah.
long as it's 90s.
Well, that's what I mean. We can't talk
90s
sports. I mean,
Home Alone's hilarious.
Oh yeah, both of them.
yeah. All right, Home Alone. Mary Beth says Christmas Carol.
Which one?
That's what I mean. Which one?
My wife watches the one with George C. Scott.
Yeah, that's one we watched.
George C. Scott. Okay.
I grew up with the one back in that was made like 50 something.
Yeah.
But it was black and white.
What about Miracle on 34th Street? That's a Christmas movie.
That didn't even come up in this list.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
But which one? Again, there's one with Sebastian Cabot. Remember he played Mr. French?
Oh yeah.
I didn't like that one.
I like the one that was in the 90s. Richard Attenborough played
Okay.
Chris Kringle. Then you had the one back in the 40s.
Yeah.
Where Natalie Wood was like an 8-year-old girl or whatever.
Yeah.
you
Yep.
know?
Yeah.
And alive. It's that old joke.
That's bad.
What's the only wood that don't float? Natalie Wood. Oh, it's not. Don't say too soon. It was 40 years ago.
Oh, how about Polar Express? I do know that movie because I used to watch it with the kids when they were little.
Yeah, it's a good one. Because you never know. We could be giving people ideas, movies to watch.
One that we like to watch, the wife and I like to watch every year, is Christmas with the Cranks.
Oh, that's kind of weird, huh?
It's
It is weird.
It's a weird one, yeah.
it's hilarious, but it's about, I don't know if you know about it. The guy's trying to avoid Christmas.
Yep.
His daughter leaves for
Yeah.
trip down to South America, and their only kid, and then they're alone. They plan to go on a cruise. And
Cheryl
down-
wants. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Cheryl wants to know who's Mr. French
Oh my God.
from Family Affair.
Right.
Yeah.
Family Affair.
Would
He was the butler.
Yeah. And what was it? Come on. What was the doll's name?
Ooh. I've watched that show too. I couldn't tell you.
You don't know who the doll's name? Mrs. Beasley.
I think did she commit suicide with the girl?
Yeah,
I think she
don't know.
did. Yeah. Yeah.
They took Mrs. Beasley away.
No, I
I
mean,
don't
she
know.
was, yeah,
Ba-dum.
that's what happened with
I
all
don't
those
know.
child actors.
Sure. Yeah.
Daryl, you know any of these movies they're talking about?
Nope.
Okay.
Bad
Christmas with the
Santa.
Cranks. And Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis were in it.
Bad Santa 1 and 2.
Haven't seen that. I've seen part of
Bad
the
Santa's
first one.
hilarious.
I've seen the first part of the first one.
Is that the one with the one that was married
Billy
to
Bob
Angelina?
Thornton.
Yeah, him.
I just had one on the tip of my tongue too. Elf.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
that's now a classic.
Yeah.
It's what 30 years ago now.
My wife doesn't like that movie for some reason.
Really? Well,
Just
Well, Christmas Story plays every.
Christmas.
Christmas Story. I'm so sick of that.
Christmas plays every.
But I gotta watch it because
Yeah,
it's
we watched it last week.
just a staple. It's a staple. So
It's like Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, Christmas
Chase.
vacation. They pick a day, they play it all day long.
Krampus, Daryl says. I don't get the whole Krampus thing.
He's a
It's
mean.
the anti-Santa.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Lisa
don't
was
see how
telling
that's
us about
fun.
it. Lisa
Yeah, but
was
I don't see
telling
it.
us about
I don't see how that's fun.
Krampus came into our show once.
What?
Remember? Krampus came into our show once.
Krampus? I don't remember that.
Yeah, we were on the other street. Around the
I still don't remember.
other building.
Tell me after. I don't remember.
You feeling all right, Paul?
Memory ain't gone. The memory's there.
Okay, Kevin Cunningham, of course, lists the one that's off the board.
Die Hard?
Drinking
Yeah.
Musil every day, Paul.
No, I don't touch this stuff. prune juice either.
It touches you.
A special kind of way.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You don't have to go to the bathroom. You have to go to the bathroom right now. You don't have. You never. Never.
What are we talking about?
Prune
Christmas
juice.
movies.
We went
Prune
from
juice.
Christmas to the bathroom.
Not a music. Prune juice.
Something to keep you regular.
Alrighty then.
Regular.
So no, really, what is that? All the Christmas movies we can come up with? I mean, there's a million of them there that are just kind of like, eh.
Well, you got all the Santa Claus movies.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12.
Home Alone is always on. One.
Wasn't that
That
one
was
with
just-
Adam Sandler?
That was just on.
Like a funny one,
Oh,
like
yeah.
we watched it in West Virginia.
I don't.
Eight
8 Crazy Nights or something like that.
8 Crazy Nights or something like that.
mhm.
That was all about.
I think that was more of a Jewish.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's Adam Sandler. Because there's no Hanukkah movies, just like there's no
Yeah.
Hanukkah.
Right,
songs,
right,
so
right,
he had
right.
to create them.
Rachel says Elf. Yep, we mentioned that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Elf's one of my faves.
You get the Grinch.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Yep.
But you with a 29.5-foot pole.
Do you like Dr. Seuss stuff? I love Dr. Seuss stuff.
When the
You
kids
guys-
were little.
You remember Horton Hears a Who?
Yeah.
He was banned though. He was kicked out by the. They didn't like him. Remember, he just got banned. They didn't like him. Although
I don't care. I love Dr. Seuss.
I know, but
so-
they banned his books.
They canceled it?
They
Like,
canceled it.
sh-
Yeah,
jeez,
it was one-
all of them?
Yeah, they canceled Dr. Seuss. Yep, he was cancel culture.
I don't get
But
it.
Aunt Jemima's back.
What is?
Aunt Jemima's back.
Is
yeah?
she? Like
It's
back on the
not Pearl
syrup
Milling
bottles?
Company anymore?
She's back.
No way.
Hello, Uncle Ben's.
Wow.
Uncle Ben's. Yeah.
Some of it's vicious, though. I mean, if you think about it, like
She was a famous cook.
I know, and a businesswoman.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like Horton Hears a Who. That we're going back to Dr. Seuss.
Mhm.
I can understand them maybe kind of like throwing the cancellation out on that one because you remember we're the Wickham brothers.
Yeah.
They were murderers. They wanted to boil that dust speck. Boil that dust speck. Boil that dust speck. Boil that dust speck. And inside were the Who's. And then finally, the tiniest Who. Pop. We are here. We are here. We are here. But them Wickersham brothers, though, man, they were
Well, you gotta have.
they get 25 to life.
You gotta have the bad guys and the good guys in order to have a good plot.
Otherwise,
Yeah, you gotta have. Yeah, you gotta have
At the end
the
of the day, the bad guys become good guys.
Mm-hmm. Right.
depending on the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Depending on the movie.
Correct.
Yes, Home Alone was mentioned. Die Hard is off the board.
Mhm.
But then you got Hallmark.
Huh?
The Hallmark
Oh,
Channel.
they're all the
Oh my
same.
God. Just stick a needle in my eye.
I know they're all the same. What's that one? Like 4 Christmases? That's one of them.
It's
Yeah, I
always
just-
Oh, I have no idea.
somebody
Anything,
Hated
anything
Christmas
Hallmark
stuff,
is.
did the love fall up.
Awful.
There we go.
Yeah, it's always somebody going back to their hometown.
Yeah.
Mm,
You know, to go save the family business
Yep.
or whatever, and then they find love,
mm.
and it's always snowing.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
yes,
always
yes,
snowing.
yes.
It's just like 80 degrees outside. No breath coming out of the
listen. My daughter and my wife look forward to those movies. Okay.
You don't
The
watch it?
Hallmark movies?
You don't watch it?
God.
We won't hold it against
Sometimes I watch them because she's watching them.
Because he doesn't have a choice.
So, it doesn't hurt, if she gets in a romantic mood or something. And only my Santa hat, it might work.
Wayne, your daughter's there, for God's sakes.
My goodness.
Oh, okay.
And then, I don't know if they're texting each other, boy, he's cute or whatever. I don't know.
And in comes Wayne.
I have one that's my favorite that I watched years and years and years ago when I was a kid, and it was only on HBO. You could only find it on HBO.
You were lucky you
And,
had HBO
We never
as a
had.
kid.
We never had HBO.
Well, no,
Oh,
we
man.
when we was the free trials. You get the 1 month free and stuff
I-
like that.
No, we never even
We
had
didn't
that.
get that. No.
So here's one. Anybody remember Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas?
Yes, that was on PBS. CBS years ago.
No, it was at HBO.
Was it?
Yeah. That's the Jim Henson, yeah. Let's see, hold on.
Even if you did get a 1 month free trial of HBO, apparently.
Even so, it was her bathing suit that made
They
her
weren't
famous.
buying
It was almost heaven sent.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a bit. What's boring? This? And go home. Go home and pet your cats. Pet your cats. Have a Gornish game hen.
watch
Flip around on your illegal TV channels.
I'm fishing. What are you doing?
Delivering laundry and going to
God.
Waterville. See you, Wendell.
I got more.
Now
Oh,
she
yeah.
has gone. Now she has left us.
Left with sweet.
All right, Emmett Otter. I like Emmett Otter. They had all these movies. You've never saw it, have you? No.
It's in the 70s.
Actually, I really didn't miss much.
It was in the 70s. Yeah.
I never saw it when I was a kid.
It's a great show. No.
Heartwarming show.
It is.
That's
It
for
was,
people with
I
hearts.
like the Muppets. Hiya! Piggy! Miss
Very-
Piggy.
Very
Hey-ho.
heartwarming show.
Okay.
Dude,
Is Frosty a Christmas movie?
Frosty, no.
I don't
TV show.
think it's a winter show.
Is it?
Yeah, Rudolph.
No, it's more of a happy birthday show. He puts on his hat. Happy birthday!
Because he's being born. He's
Right, but I don't remember Christmas being part of that.
Hold
You
on.
do?
Santa at the end had to get him back to life again when he was a puddle.
there you go.
Oh, okay.
They actually
There you
a
go.
Hallmark movie with a snowman actually changed into a real person.
Ugh.
Really?
It's called Frosty.
Oh,
Hallmark just had it on.
I'm really sorry I missed
Well,
that.
Jack Frost is the one where Dad.
I think it was.
Bad guy.
I think he was trans
Snowman,
too.
right? His dad passed away in a car accident. He comes back as a snowman. Right?
Could be.
Just melt, you know.
What's up with these ideas?
Well,
Could you
when he was a
imagine?
snowman, right? Probably had snowballs, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And they melted right off.
So there you
That's
go.
it. Yeah.
There you go.
He.
You use them or lose them.
Yeah.
From Barney to Beth.
Oh my God.
God, we're gonna get shot down like a drone over New Jersey.
Trans snowman.
It would be a snow person.
No person.
Yeah. Yeah. Snow person. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be it.
She, her, hers.
No, it'd
Yeah.
be a they, them.
Maybe.
Or it'd be a burr cold. I don't know. What would you call? I don't
I
know.
don't even know.
Oh, what? A
Listen,
snow
it's gotta
person?
be
Yeah.
A she or a he.
What would the
okay?
pronouns be for a snow person?
Icy.
They-
It.
Yeah. They, them.
It?
It.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be an it.
Is that a pronoun? It.
No, not
Is that an
necessarily.
acceptable pronoun or?
For some people.
I don't know if it's a well.
To me, it's derogatory.
Well, there's two types of pronouns, right? It's a
do you mean?
pronoun and then a noun.
Well, they're
Noun.
adverb.
Verb,
Once
adverb.
it's descriptive, I don't know. I haven't.
It runs.
It's been a
It's an
long time
adverb.
since I took English.
It'd be an adverb. Just helps describe the verb.
True.
Maybe. I don't know. I
I think it's a subject.
We're stepping into
Subject of
areas
the-
that we
yeah, I
probably
don't
That's
know.
probably really
Well, how do we know that the snowman wasn't trans? We don't know it. What bathroom did it use?
He certainly sounded kind of odd. Ah, Frosty, happy birthday!
Happy
Well, he
birthday!
couldn't pee in his pants because he'd lose half a leg if he did that. Right?
So what you're saying is Frosty was diabetic.
Well, listen, a leg's a leg, you know.
Yeah.
No snow.
No, well.
Poor,
well,
poor Frosty.
I know,
Poor
poor
Frosty.
Oh, in the cartoon, he had legs.
Yeah,
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and they were white.
Yes, he did.
Carrot nose.
He was also a smoker.
Two eyes men on a coal.
He had a pipe.
Yeah.
Can't have that. Can't be showing that to the kids.
You know what? Not talking about Christmas, but even regular TV shows, doctors were smoking in the show.
Okay.
Like Marcus Welby,
Marcus Welby.
he'd be smoking right in the room. I remember when I was in the hospital as a
You
kid.
smoke in the room?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. But the doc doing it too, you know. But I remember my mother smoking in the room when I was in the hospital when I was like 7.
Some of the old movies, people smoking in airplanes.
Huh?
People were smoking in airplanes.
Oh, I remember.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
smoking in airplanes.
Yeah.
What do you think about people who vape? Who was I talking to about this recently? People who vape, right? And they, there's no smoking like in public areas or inside or whatever, but people will vape in public areas and inside. What's the difference?
They're not supposed to vape inside. They
I
just
know,
do it.
but they do. But
Most places it's no
seems to be
smoking, no
allowed.
vaping.
You're not
Because
supposed
it's
to.
not, you can't really detect it. If you're
You can't
vaping.
detect it. The whole place
Oh, it's
around
like a
them is
mushroom.
all
No.
like.
Well, yes, if you do that. But if you're going into your coat or something like that, you'll
Oh no,
never
I'm talking
know.
about the people that just sit there and.
Oh
just,
no. You're right. But
Like
Must be following the same rules as smoking.
okay,
Yeah.
I was wondering about that because I see a lot of people just roaming around like vaping like it's not smoking,
Yep.
and I didn't know.
I got a friend who does that. I like to kick him in the ass every time he does it. It's like, what are you doing, man? I says, there's
Some
something
of
different to
these-
smoking. No, it's not. It's vaping. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
The first time you get
Already
thrown
shown
out of
there's-
somewhere because you're
there's
vaping
effects.
in that restaurant or
Mhm.
whatever it is, I'm going to throw your dinner plate on the ground and you can eat off the fucking sidewalk.
Oh, ooh, he dropped the F bomb.
Here's a
Yeah, well-
quarter. Let me get a quarter. Hang
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Please.
So I knew some guys at work and they were trying to quit cigarettes. This is 15, 20 years ago when I started this stuff, or 15 years ago, whatever it was. Well, I'm going to quit cigarettes. I'm going to do the vaping thing. And now all of a sudden it's vaping all over the place.
Mhm.
People that have never smoked cigarettes and started vaping,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And then after a year or so, says, this guy was out in training, stuff like that. So I got in training again. He's been doing this for like years. So are you going to be done with this now?
Yeah.
How long is it supposed to take you to wean off the cigarettes?
Mhm.
No, this stuff's great. It can't be good for you.
No,
shit.
no, they're
You
they're
know?
showing now that it's actually
Lying.
worse for you than even smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that was it. I was just curious what you guys thought about that.
I think it's supposed to follow the same rules as smoking.
I thought so too.
Some
I
of it
think it
really
should,
stinks.
but
So
You ever smoke?
no.
You ever
Mm-mm.
smoke? Wayne?
Started smoking when I was 13 years old.
Oof.
did the
You ever
old
smoke? You still smoke?
go
Lucky.
behind the shed thing.
Lucky.
and Try it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Got the parents around.
Oh, I smoke.
And I was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I took a couple puffs, I said, and then I had asthma on top of it. I said, you know what? I got asthma.
Forget
This
it.
was before they had all these great things they got today for asthma. I said, I don't need to be smoking.
I smoke.
Nope.
When you went into Boy Scouts, it was like, here, smoke this.
Mm.
They used to make you smoke. It's like,
Well, it used to be the cool thing to do when you're in high school. So
then
you
when
smoke.
you have a couple
come you're not
cigarettes, you get
smoking?
over
You
to
want smoke?
coughing and hacking and all that
Yeah.
crap. Yeah, that's not too bad.
Mhm.
Then you go buy your own smokes. But I gave it up in '96. I quit smoking.
Did you collect Marlboro Miles?
I did.
Oh my God.
I still have a travel bag up in the attic.
Really?
It's
probably worth
It's
something.
pretty quality stuff, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't cheap.
It's probably
Well, no
a collectible
kidding.
now.
Yeah.
It cost you like $2,000 once you got done collecting all the.
And that's
the
when they were only
miles.
75 cents a pack.
Yeah.
You know what I bought today? I bought-
a plate.
Huh?
A plate.
No, I bought a whole bunch of collectible Hess trucks.
Oh.
My uncle had
yeah.
every one of them. He collected them every year. You would get one.
Don't say that out loud.
Are there any Hess
Why?
trucks around?
Just
No,
I
one
think
of
there's
his,
some
one of
echo.
his, one of
Nick
his.
might come see
Mhm.
it.
Are there any
Nick
Nick
Hess?
was there.
He,
Nick didn't buy them.
Oh.
Mike did.
Uncle died. One of his sons
Mine
has
did.
them. Yeah, one of his sons has them.
I wonder. There's
He-
no Hess stations around here anymore, are there?
The last
No,
one was in,
Was it in
Greenville.
Greenville?
Yep.
No, it's
Yeah, but
Greenville.
There was one
It's
in
not there
Waterford on Route
anymore.
1, but it's not a
Oh,
Hess station
that's right,
anymore.
yeah.
No, even the one in Greenville's not.
No.
Yeah.
But I looked at one of the ones that I bought and just looked it up. Just that one alone was $80.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
and I even have I bought a couple little ones.
That's cool. Yeah, we used to get.
I bought the
those.
chopper.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any of them. My uncle, up until probably a couple of years before he died, every year when they come out with that truck, he would go buy
Mm-hmm.
one. And he never took them out of the box. Kept them in the box.
Wow.
Do you play with them now?
No, I don't have
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't have them.
them. No,
I
his,
thought
one of
maybe
his
John
sons.
John
had
Deere
them.
used to do that too, right? You think they still do?
Who?
Yeah, tractor comes out, little model
I
tractor.
thought
Oh, yeah,
maybe-
yeah.
I thought maybe you took them out of the box and put them around your Christmas tree.
When I went,
He doesn't even have a tree.
It crossed
Oh,
me
that's right.
because when I left
We did as
home and going
kids.
to the Navy,
Well, we
I
did
had all
when
this
we
stuff.
had
I had
kids.
baseball cards, comic books,
My baseball cards got thrown
and I
in the
had
garbage.
these the original Matchbox cars that were made in England. actually made a real metal and stuff
Mhm.
like that, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Remember the Tonka?
And
Tonka
then
toys is
my
real.
then son moved to Seattle, and he wasn't taking that stuff with him.
I had one of
Oh.
the-
I had
the-
to do it just
one of the Earth movers that had the lever and it hydraulically went up, dumped.
Those
Had
big
we-
Tonka,
the
those
good
those are
Tonka-
heavy.
The good Tonka
Yeah.
stuff,
Oh,
yeah.
I remember my brother and sister
But-
picking those up and chucking
all
them
that
at each
stuff.
other.
Oh, who knew then, right? You know?
You don't know what you don't know.
I had baseball cards. I used to have comic books. When we used to go to catechism, my mother would drop us off at the old Elizabeth Street School, right?
Mhm.
So when you came out of catechism, they had one of the old church pews there, and you'd have 4 or 5 different piles of comic books, and you could take one of each of you. I had comic books from back in the '60s that, God, if I still had them today,
Mhm.
I'd be worth a few bucks.
Yeah.
my mother chucked them out, and my little cigar box full of baseball cards.
Yikes.
Yeah.
All right, time to get out of here.
Is it?
Yep. Thanks, guys, for showing on up. It was a little more docile than last Friday.
Yay!
Yay!
Now he's clapping out.
All right.
Finally over.